Meet Thomas Lockach, the creator and namesake behind the YouTube channel Thomas Lock. His videos are an immersive look into wild camping, often pushing the limits of comfort and endurance in some of the most remote natural settings. From battling harsh elements to conquering rugged landscapes, Thomas thrives on raw, unfiltered encounters with the wild. But even for a seasoned camper like him, there are places where the unease runs too deep, where no amount of preparation can shake the feeling that something isn't right. On this trip, Thomas and his friends Sam and Matt ventured into a place called Gravelwood, a forest with a reputation for strange happenings. Thomas had camped here before and couldn't ignore the odd sensation he'd felt then. He had always told himself it was just the sound of cows beyond the tree line, hoping to prove that spooky feelings were nothing more than tricks of the mind.
Once again, going into the fray, the haunted forest, which, not to ruin everything, but we were just filming some drone shots and there are cows on the other side of the forest. So those noises were probably cows. This is why it's a pretty good spot, because obviously it's not very well maintained, so no one really cares about it. Yeah. Or maybe it's not well maintained because of all the killings. See the big dark tree?
Oh, that's the tree.
That's the tree. Does anyone feel anything yet?
A bit chilly.
What do you think, Sam?
I think it's perfectly fine.
Someone said maybe like a predator had sprayed pheromones on it, and that's what I was feeling. I would very much not like to be near the tree. It won't be as big of a slope as at Brecon.
Oh,
that was...
As they began setting up camp, Thomas noted how neglected the area looked, even joking, uneasily, that the lack of maintenance might be due to killings. Soon they came across a large, dark tree, a spot locals claimed was haunted. Sam felt nothing unusual, but Thomas sensed a distinct chill in the air. Despite his usual bravado, he refused to pitch his tent directly in front of it.
Did it slightly better than the last time, but still not great. There's Matt's Fox 1, as always. Stunner, it's up immediately, no worries. And then there's the hyena 2. Oh God.
What?
My inside of my tent's mouldy.
Oh. You said this, didn't you?
Yeah. No dear. Yeah, I mean, it'd be fine, but that's a bit annoying. Being in a confined space that's mouldy overnight, not so sure about that. Yeah, well, it's actually okay on the side I'll be sleeping. Just have to give it a good clean when I get back, I guess. But it is damp. That sucks.
The trip quickly became a string of annoyances. Thomas discovered his tent was inexplicably soaked and molding inside. Their attempt to cook dinner failed when the pan melted through, and a second attempt fared no better. Thomas kept insisting there was nothing creepy about the forest, though Matt accused him of looking for excuses to leave.
Oh dear. Oh shit. Oh shit.
What?
Oh, how the...
You run out of gas?
No, I've just burnt through the pan. There is a hole in the pan. How the hell?
Well, my pan.
Yeah. What? I don't understand how... No, you can't. But how are you meant to cook things in a pan that melts?
I mean, I grabbed them from Asda, didn't
Yeah, that's true, actually. No, they were from... they were REX ones.
I? No, I did. I got them from Figures, didn't I?
These were from Go Outdoors. Okay, so... Just once, I'm going to go on a camping trip that doesn't end in disaster.
Yeah, true.
There's mould in my tent.
Our Thetford one went well.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
That's the only one.
That's the exception. Really low heat, yeah? Don't melt. No, because straight away I can see that that's... Yeah, it is. This one's melting. This one's melting. Yeah, no, that's melting. That's melting. I can see it melting.
You can see the ring in the middle.
Oh my goodness. There's nothing creepy about this forest at night.
Is that you trying to convince us?
I'm not creeped out. I mean, it's because you guys are here, but I'm not creeped out.
I think give it an hour or two, you're going to be very hungry.
I've already eaten.
Yeah, but
I think you just want to go to Spoons. That's what I think.
I probably won't go Spoons. I'll probably go home.
As night fell, the atmosphere thickened. With only his torchlight cutting through the dark, Thomas admitted the woods felt unnerving. A sudden bark-like sound echoed through the trees. He assumed it was a deer, until a second noise made him scan the forest more carefully.
Oh, so it's there.
That's the tree.
Yes. Did you hear that?
What was that?
That was definitely like a bark. What if we get dragged in?
Probably a deer or something. Yeah, it's a deer. So how are we feeling, boys?
It's darker than I can't see. Yeah, I can't see shit. Oh, Jesus. A lot of comments about this tree. About how it's haunted. There's a demon living in it. There's a ghost. Go talk to the farmers nearby, ask them what's going on here. Go read your history books and all that.
We're tracking down Bigfoot though.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's a fucking tree.
Why does it make that noise? I don't like it.
It is a very big and tall tree. But yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to sleep in front of it tonight and I will not die.
I'm scared at all you don't feel any chill down your spine. Because when I came back here, I felt just an immediate chill down my spine.
And what about today?
No, nothing.
I feel okay today because I'm with you guys.
It just, you know, he's just chilling.
He confessed that if he were alone, he'd be packing up already, but the presence of his friends kept him grounded. They joked about the demon tree, and Matt claimed it was creepier than Thatford, another forest Thomas had camped in.
Because what if it's true?
True. It's fine. I found those railways too. I will give you one thing. It's definitely creepier than Thetford, but that's because it's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thetford you feel a bit safer in because it is, you can tell it's made by the man. Yeah. You make a mess.
Yeah, I'm a little bit on edge now, you know. I was completely fine like 5 minutes ago, but since we did that, I'm a little bit like...
Can you get them tucked in?
Are you actually like shitting?
I'm pretty nervous.
Oh, he's a little baby!
I don't like it when your voice echoes around the forest.
I've got stigmata.
What's stigmata? What's that?
It's an unexplained wound, which is usually attributed to Jesus Christ.
Let's have a look.
That's a cicada.
What's up?
Listen.
There's nothing there.
It's a cicada. Or a bug.
Yeah, some roaches.
Oh.
That's just a hole in the ground. No, never mind.
While the banter kept spirits high, Thomas noticed something strange. His voice echoed unnaturally in the forest, a sound he didn't like. Later, Sam howled like a wolf, perhaps tempting fate.
I'm not feeling it. If I was on my own, I'd be out of here. But Sam and Matt are fine, so I'm gonna be fine. But
Oi, oi.
I'm not, you know.
Oh!
That's a mistake.
It would have been cool if something did it backfire.
No, it would not.
What if we meet a werewolf and he's chill?
No, it's a bat. I know it's a tree. It's a leaf.
Oh my god. It landed on my tent.
Yeah, it did.
You've been marked to sacrifice.
Oh my goodness, I actually have. Don't like that.
Hello.
That's scary.
What? Generate 8 bug.
Sam's sneaking up on me, isn't he? Yeah. Stop it. Look, my tent collapses.
Funny.
Back at camp, a simple leaf landing on Thomas's tent startled him badly. His friends teased him, throwing small objects his way, and though he knew it was them, it still rattled him.
What?
You missed so
Shut up.
It's a motorbike.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
No, it probably was a motorbike.
Yeah, probably was. You are such a curmudgeon.
I'm okay at the minute in my tent. I feel protected.
Yeah, but you got to come out and do stuff with us.
You wanted to get in your tent ages ago.
Yeah, but not now. Yeah, you told me not to, and now you're getting in there, you hypocrite.
Tom is very nervous.
I just...
See, it's quite funny because at first he said, I'm here, I'm with you boys, I no longer feel nervous. I feel like...
It was when we did the
it's all
interview
okay.
about the tree, and now...
And now he's
But
crying.
returning to the tree has made Tom feel worried, feel nervous, feel unsafe.
Then came another sound, a low motor somewhere in the distance, that offered a momentary feeling of safety inside the tent. But returning to the area near the demon tree renewed his unease. He began seriously considering leaving, wondering if the tree itself was somehow urging them to go. A splitting headache set in, and by now, Thomas was certain he wouldn't sleep. Between the moldy tent, the distant thump of party music, and the heavy sense of being on edge, the decision was made. They were leaving early,
I even knew it was you. I knew it was you, and it still freaked me out. I've got this sort of feeling that's like.
I got a feeling.
Let me talk to the camera. Let me speak this to the camera and we get some clean audio. It's this like splitting sort of pain through my limbs. Just every heartbeat is like. Poof, poof, poof. Just like the log started moving when you two sat down. It freaked me out.
Yeah,
I'm really on edge. These guys are absolutely fine. I don't want to leave. You jumping on the thing. Oh man. Huh? I'm leaning towards leaving at the minute because I'm not going to sleep. I know I'm not going to sleep, and we're doing stuff tomorrow. I'm just on edge, and I'm worried about that mold thing, but also worried about sleep.
I think it will be worse when we're all in our beds and no one's making a noise.
Yeah, and it's annoying because we're all set up and ready to go, and this will be the second time I've bailed from this camp.
Well, then we just don't do this one again. There you go.
Well, if I bail now, I'm not doing this camp again.
I just started going gym, doing cardio.
I just.
It ain't gonna work.
What, leaving?
Yeah.
Why?
Trapped. Too late.
What do you mean?
The gates are closed.
We're on it, gates.
That's what you think.
No, I want to go. I want to go.
Well, that was too much.
Why do you even camp?
There's camps loads of places, just not this one.
I don't know what it is about this place, man. I don't know what it is about this place. Because if I was you, I'd be pissed off. So I totally get it. I completely empathise.
You know how chilled I am about everything.
You're fine.
Sorry.
I totally empathise with Sam. But I am on it. There's just some really loud music. Away from one of the nearby houses. Someone's having a party. That's so loud.
In the aftermath, Thomas clarified that he hadn't felt in supernatural danger. It was his own mind, amplified by the setting, that made the night unbearable.
It's just frustrating that that's the second time I've tried to camp there. Third time if you include the time I said to you, no, I'm not feeling it, let's just go home. But let's not do it. And bailed every single time. Yeah, there was no option. With the same here, if there was no option here, it wouldn't even be a question. But the fact that it's so easy to just go. I mean, I was in my tent, I was okay, but the mould was concerning. My gear was mouldy earlier when I got it out, but it didn't look like the tent was. I don't know why the tent was wet, because nothing was wet. Like, I cleaned it, I dried everything, hung it up after my last trip, so I have no idea why that stuff was all wet. So
Still, the forest unsettled him in a way Thatford never had. This was his second failed attempt to camp at Gravelwood, and he vowed it would be his last. One question lingered, though. Why had his tent been wet when he unpacked it? There was no clear answer. And perhaps that's the truth about places like Gravelwood. The real terror isn't always a ghost, an animal, or a shadow in the trees, but the quiet, creeping unease that takes root in your mind and refuses to let go. What's up, Silent Nightmare family? I have something huge to share with you today. We just crossed an incredible milestone, 50,000 subscribers. But now it's time to set our sights even higher. If we hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of September, 10 lucky subscribers will each receive a $50 gift card. You can choose any gift cards. That's $500 in total prizes as a thank you to this amazing community. It's super easy to enter. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, comment below with your favorite Silent Nightmare video or your scariest camping story. That's it. Let's hit 100K together and celebrate the only way we know how, with a massive giveaway. Meet Eleanor, the face behind Eleanor Grace Adventures. Through her videos, she shares her love for outdoor exploration, from wild camping to tranquil nature escapes. With a relaxed vlogging style and a taste for spontaneity, she invites viewers to join her on journeys where unpredictability is part of the appeal. But one night, during what began as a peaceful camping trip, she would be reminded just how mysterious and unsettling the wilderness can be. It was late last year when Eleanor set out for a solo camping adventure in a remote Devon forest. She had recently shifted her channel's focus to the outdoors and was eager to settle into her familiar two-man tent. Despite past mishaps that included damp nights and even a surprise cockroach guest, the expansive campsite felt secluded and safe, the perfect place to enjoy nature's quiet.
This looks like the perfect spot. I just wanted to bring my tent down before I bring the rest of everything that I normally bring, which you guys know is a lot. I couldn't think of anywhere better to camp tonight than right in the middle of the forest. Like the last time I put this tent up, I had a bit of a mishap. I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit damp inside. But then again, when do I not have a mishap? I was also joined by a cockroach the last time I used this tent, so hello everyone and welcome to my tiny tent. My tiny tent, 2-man tent, barely fits one person. And welcome back to the newly named Eleanor Grace Adventures channel. I did change the name, Eleanor Grace Diaries. Well, it didn't really make sense. So I thought that I would start off the newer videos on this channel by coming camping, something that I haven't done on here in a very, very long time. I'm in a forest in the middle of Devon. We're in a campsite at the moment, a very large campsite in the forest where the pitches are very far apart. I mean, this is just one pitchlet.
As evening fell, however, small challenges crept in. Her fire refused to stay lit. Her torch began to die. The once welcoming solitude of the forest now felt heavier, the air colder, the silence deeper. Later, when she ventured out to find the toilet, she stepped into pitch-black woods and quickly lost her bearings. That's when it happened.
First attempt of the evening. Yeah. There we go, that's better. After the 20th attempt of trying to keep my fire lit tonight, it's finally out again. The torch is dying as well, which is really, really great, isn't it? Let me just charge this up. Yeah, trying to find the toilet in the middle of a big forest. Stitch, where are you, mate? Hello? Oh, God. I found it. Don't look too excited. I've still got to find my way back, yeah.
A sudden, sharp sound split the silence. It wasn't the rustle of wind or the snap of a twig. It was distinct, deliberate, and it froze her in place. Heart racing, she forced herself to continue, eventually finding the amenities, and then hurrying back to the relative safety of her tent. But the unease lingered. The tent door gaped open into the darkness, and the earlier noise gnawed at her mind.
Guys, it is absolutely creepy as hell with this door open. I haven't experienced weather in the tent like this yet. It is hammering tonight, like crazy amount. Okay, oh my God, my equipment inside is getting soaked. I got too curious. I'm awake! If I thought my back wasn't bad already, it's bad. It feels like both this bit here, whatever the hell that is that your rhomboid or whatever, and my shoulder blades and everything is really, really sore.
Sleep was elusive, and the night's challenges were far from over. A torrential downpour and powerful winds swept in, drenching her gear and testing her tent to its limits. By morning, her back ached, her belongings were damp, and the thought of enduring another night in the rain felt impossible. With her equipment wet and her body sore, she made the decision to abandon the tent and sleep in her car instead. What began as a serene escape had become a night of disquiet and discomfort, from that unexplained noise in the woods to the relentless storm. What caused the sound remains a mystery. Was it an animal, a person, or something else entirely, watching from the shadows? Eleanor left without answers, but with a reminder that even in the most peaceful settings, the wild keeps its secrets. This video comes from The Men's Life, a YouTube channel known for its love of travel, adventure, and uncovering unique places around the globe. But this trip would prove to be anything but their usual lighthearted journey. The couple behind the channel had set out to explore a remote ghost town, one they'd read about but never seen with their own eyes. The goal was simple: document the eerie beauty of an abandoned settlement, long left to decay in isolation.
Something literally is here in the vicinity. Legit, Chelsea's so freaked out right now, she doesn't want to leave the tent. I apologize if this vlog wasn't really much, but I mean, we're popping in here to just tell you guys that we're okay. Right now, we just concluded the main channel, which you guys will see. But yeah, I don't know what's happening. I legit don't know what's going on or what is around us right now, but the sounds we have been hearing, yo, like it's like legit freaking me the hell out. There's a sound coming from in there as well. But again, I don't know what it is. I can't detect the species. Shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, this place has something wrong to it. There's something very, very wrong to this place. So right now we're in Caribou Mines, where there's a known beast that has been encountered in the early century. I found this actually in a book where they actually cover a lot of ghost stories stuff. Now, these stories you can't find online. You have to actually go to books. The author that I've been getting these stories from actually has collected them over time as like a personal piece, man. Like it's something that he's collected so we can share, and they're all from locals who have actually had paranormal stuff go down over the last century. Like legit, it's scary. It's a really scary thing considering the fact of what we heard. Again, I can't claim it to be cryptid, but I'm almost like...
The video opens with sweeping shots of a dusty road stretching endlessly ahead. The landscape is empty. The silence is heavy, broken only by the wind whispering through brittle weeds. Moving cautiously, the pair narrates in low tones, as if the stillness itself demands quiet. At first, it's exactly the kind of haunting beauty they came for. Rusted machinery scattered in the open, a weather-worn church leaning slightly, skeletal houses reduced to door frames and shattered walls. It feels as though time stopped here, the people who once lived in this place vanishing without warning. But then, the mood shifts.
I'm not going to waste any time, though. I want you guys to hear it, but I also don't want to put ourselves in danger too much, because I actually feel like things are going to go down if we stay too long in this place. Also, too, there's one thing you guys got to know about me, and that's actually me absolutely hating the fact of packing up in the middle of a night of like research, a night of trying to figure out shit, a night of camping, a night of filming for you guys. I hate canceling that. But I do it sometimes because I actually feel like we're in danger, and that's tonight. And legit, it's bad out here. I'm doing this for the sake of both Chelsea and I. We're gonna have to come back for a follow-up main channel and see what's going on. Maybe go down that path where I heard something again. We will see. Found our salad thing, the lid, and this all scattered on the ground. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. It's actually messed up. So I'm thinking I'm hearing stuff, but I haven't heard a single thing since I cut. That's the weird thing. It's like silent now, just dead. We come in peace. We don't mean any harm. Fuck. It's a damn full moon. I don't know if you guys can see that from where I am, but there's a moon and it's full as fuck. Right there. Yeah, this light's not going to do much, but it's a full moon. Well, we're pretty much packed up. Damn. Okay, so finally did it. Packed up. I know this wasn't really much of an ending to this vlog or a vlog at all, but legit had a crazy night, guys. Like, it's hella late. Probably gonna go and sleep till like noon tomorrow. It's probably not gonna happen because we have stuff to do, but anyways, definitely gonna sleep in for as long as I can. But we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back for part 2 and kind of go up down that way where I heard that last thing. I don't know what the hell that was, but it's still undiscovered. We went through both ways, and now that one's just left to do. So whatever is here, I can't tell you, but it was here in the vicinity. Demolished their stuff. Like, not really demolished, but...
Somewhere in the wind is another sound. Slow, deliberate, wrong. No one should be here. The nearest active town is miles away. Every gust suddenly feels like footsteps just out of sight. By the time they reach their car, the decision is instant. They're leaving. The thrill of exploring has been replaced with a quiet, urgent need to escape. In their final reflections, they admit, this wasn't the adventure they expected. They captured hauntingly beautiful footage, yes, but whatever was in that ghost town, whether a person, an animal, or the crushing weight of isolation, had turned the place from eerily fascinating to undeniably threatening. Meet Justin, the adventurous mind behind the YouTube channel Justin Chase. Known for his unique explorations and engaging storytelling, he often throws himself into unpredictable situations that keep viewers on edge. But one day, a spur-of-the-moment decision would lead him into an adventure far more unsettling than anything he'd faced before. It started on a seemingly ordinary afternoon, with a simple but risky experiment. Justin decided to hand over complete control of his day to ChatGPT. His instructions to the AI were clear. Provide GPS coordinates to a mysterious location about an hour from Johnson City, Tennessee, perfect for filming, but withhold any details about what it actually was. Armed with his camera and his sense of adventure, Justin entered the coordinates into his GPS and set off.
Today in this video, I have fully decided to give up. Just joking. Today, and only for today, I have decided to give up all of my autonomy and give it to our second best friend on the channel. Our first best friend being Siri. We've not talked to Siri in a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and get into my car and see where Bestie takes us. I do want to emphasize that I legitimately have no idea where it's gonna lead us to today. I plugged the coordinates into the map and just saved the route, but I didn't look at like where it really even is. I know that we're going south, I think, like southwest, I don't know. I know we're going kind of south. So yeah, I really hope that I don't end up at like the bottom of a lake or something today. We'll see when we get there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into my car. We'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, in just a little bit.
About half an hour into the drive, he found himself passing through Embreeville, a tiny, unincorporated community in Washington County. Remote, quiet, and the last flicker of civilization before he would disappear into the unknown. The road stretched on another 15 to 20 minutes, the scenery growing wilder and more isolated with each passing mile.
Welcome back, everybody. So this is about probably 30 minutes later, 35 minutes later. We have somehow ended up in a community that I've never even heard of before. This is Embreeville, right? No. This is Embreeville, Tennessee, in Washington County. This is the last community that you run into on the map before you get to wherever our final destination is. Apparently it's going to be in the freaking middle of nowhere. We still have about 20 minutes before we get to the destination, and as you can see, we're already kind of in the middle of like I said, I didn't even know that this place existed, and I only live like 30 minutes from.
When he arrived, the nature of ChatGPT's chosen spot began to reveal itself. It was deep in the mountains, cut off from everything. Almost immediately, Justin crossed paths with a fisherman who issued a blunt warning. This area was crawling with black bears. Past encounters had been serious enough to prompt camping restrictions. The caution was enough to make Justin pause, but curiosity still pulled him forward. The weather turned against him. Rain began to fall. The fisherman's warning echoed in his mind.
The other side of this or no? ChatGPT, you know what ChatGPT? Yeah. It sent me here and it sent me to some random location. And it's up there, but I don't think there's anything actually up there.
Maybe a bear.
Yeah, is it high bear activity in here?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of bears. They come in our backyard. There was one seen yesterday afternoon. On that side, there's a bear right there. This time last year, hanging out on that side. But that side doesn't get explored a whole often, so that's where they're at probably. So, but they're black bears. Yeah. The reason we can't camp here anymore is because of that. This little girl got, like, and her mom, like, got mauled. And, yeah, like, so they don't let people camp out here anymore.
So that guy was just down here fishing. He was about to leave, so I stopped to ask him a question. Horrible idea. I've done this once before. I have said this a million times on this channel. I hate the mountains. I don't hate the mountains. I hate going into the mountains because I don't know what I'm doing.
But with daylight fading, he decided it was now or never. His target was only 0.3 miles away. He set himself a hard cutoff time, 8:20 p.m. No video was worth his life. A bridge allowed him to cross a nearby creek without soaking himself, though his boat shoes were hardly ideal for the rough terrain. Soon, he found a narrow, true backwoods trail.
I really don't know what to do at this point. The rain has slowed down slightly, but this is a $1,000 camera. Not really trying to risk an entire camera today. The point that we're trying to get to, dude, we're currently right here on the map. This is the closest point that you can get to by road to the exact coordinates. I'm gonna have to walk a little bit. Luckily, the point that we're trying to get to is only about like half a mile. It's like 0.3 miles, I think. So in reality, it's really not that far from here. I am gonna have to figure out how to cross this creek. This is Clark's Creek right here. There's a little tributary somewhere on the map that leads basically right up to the point we're trying to get to. I've not located where the tributary is yet, but I need to find it. Gotta cross the creek first and then work my way up there. What am I doing with my life at the moment? Decided to make a run for it. You only live once, ladies and gentlemen. It's now or never. And we're going to be losing daylight in probably 40 minutes to an hour. So it is quite literally now or never. It's currently 7:52. So I'm going to go ahead and set a turnaround time because as we have learned on this channel, it's very important to have turnaround times.
A sign he was heading in the right direction. But the solitude pressed in. The wildness of the place, stirring memories of past, nerve-wracking encounters in similar untamed environments. Then, halfway to his destination, it happened.
So it turns out you don't actually have to cross the creek. They just got a bridge here that goes across the creek. So I got my shoe wet for absolutely no reason. Still apparently haven't learned my lesson about these boat shoes. These are certainly not for mountain hiking. Okay, this is like 5 minutes later after that last clip. Turns out that there is a trail, and this is like a real backwoods trail. This is certainly not a popular trail. So I am assuming that this is supposed to lead me to whatever this location is. I'm having some like real PTSD from my trip to Snake Den Mountain. Okay, you know what? I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm just going to focus on getting there. So I'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, when/if I get to this location or not. I'll see you in a second. This is unfortunately, this was supposed to be a lighthearted video. I don't know what I said last, but I got probably halfway there and heard some kind of growl. I don't know what it was. I don't think it was a bear, but it certainly sounded, I think it was probably a mountain lion or something. I think that I'm pretty much done with being like an idiot on this channel and being totally reckless for really no reason. I really don't know what else to say at the moment. I don't know how I'm going to resolve this video, but that's also not really what I should be worrying about at the moment. I'm just going to focus on getting out of here.
A growl, low, chilling, and far too close, ripped through the silence. Justin froze. The sound wasn't a bear. He thought it might be a mountain lion. Whatever it was enough. His pulse surged. Instinct screamed louder than curiosity. Without another thought, he turned back, abandoning the mission entirely. The danger was no longer worth the risk. Back in Johnson City, still rattled, Justin returned to ChatGPT for answers. But instead of clarity, he got something stranger.
So this is about an hour later. We are now back in Johnson City. I've just had a conversation with ChatGPT. I have also learned that ChatGPT is apparently a female. Yeah, there's that piece of information for you. I also just learned that you can have it talk to you. So I'm going to let her explain the situation. I asked, what was at the coordinates you sent me earlier? And she says,
I don't have access to our previous messages in this conversation. Could you please remind me what the coordinates were? Once you do, I can tell you what was or is at that location.
To which I provide her the coordinates, and then she says,
the coordinates 36.1520 degrees N, 82.521 degrees W point to a location in northeastern Tennessee, near the town of Unicoi in Unicoi County. This area lies within the Appalachian Mountains and is part of the Cherokee National Forest, known for its scenic beauty, hiking trails, and outdoor recreation opportunities. The region is characterized by its mountainous terrain, dense forests, and proximity to the Appalachian Trail. If you're interested in more specific information about this location or nearby attractions, feel free to ask.
Like, what do you think I want you... Yeah, what do you think I want you to do? Yes, I would like to know why you chose this spot specifically.
Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
But I actually don't have a record of having chosen or sent you that spot previously.
Oh, imagine that! So we don't know. She doesn't know. I was almost eaten today, ladies and gentlemen. Do you understand that? Yeah, so I don't really know what the takeaway is from this video. If there is a takeaway, I think I'll just leave that up to you to decide. Kind of a stupid idea. I mean, I would think that it was gonna choose like a really kind of a boring, mundane location. I thought originally that it was probably gonna give me coordinates to like a very popular place, a place that's visited just all the time, more of a touristy destination.
The AI, now speaking in a female persona, claimed no memory of ever sending those specific coordinates. It simply described the spot as part of the Cherokee National Forest, a place of scenic beauty and hiking trails, offering nothing that explained the menace he'd felt, or the growl that had cut his adventure short. The AI's denial left him with more questions than answers, and the unsettling possibility that this so-called random journey had been far from random at all.